It's time to hunt moose. The bulls should be grunting. The bulls should be coming to calls. The cows should be getting close to in heat or in heat. So we're gonna walk and talk for some moose. Hey, hey, hey. Did you hear that? It was magic.
Scorpion Optics presents How to Hunt with Ryan Kohler. Brought to you by Scorpion Outdoors. Annihilator Broadheads. Hornady. Wild TV Plus, and these fine sponsors.
QuietKat is the best hunting and overlanding e-bike in the world. Created from the bottom up to be overbuilt and overpowered. Don't be fooled by imitations. QuietKat, where the road ends, the adventure begins.
We're just walking into Alberta right now.
We've had a pretty successful trip, so everybody's pretty happy. We've got a bull down.
It was magic. It was absolute magic. This is awesome for me. This is my best elk.
Probably one of the coolest archery shots of my lifetime. You know, Cedric gets a shot.
I let fly and it caught him in the front shoulder and didn't penetrate.
Unlucky moment, but still gets into him. Corey's got close to another huge bull. And then the last day, we go into another area that's kind of new. We start kind of calling around and cruising around back there. And this time I'm calling, so I'm calling for Corey.
This bull came super hard. I couldn't get any video of what was happening. I'm too far back in the bush. Calling the bull past them. And I don't know, something definitely happened.
Corey just drilled a huge 6x6, like 320. This is a monster.
We just ribboned off the area where Corey shot. Hopefully he's down.
We wait an hour and we're looking for blood and we can't really, we're not finding much blood because this arrow went right into the whole elk and then broke this little piece off, and it's not bleeding. We left that bull actually overnight, went back again and gridded the whole area, and it's just so dense and so thick, we couldn't find Corey's bull, so it was a real bummer. We just couldn't find it. We knew it was dead. We do lose animals, and sometimes we know they're down, and it's a really sad thing. So I would be doing as much as you can to try to talk to your associations, Fish and Wildlife. Let's get a law passed where we can use a dog to track a downed or wounded animal and get those animals. Let's see if we can get that law passed, because if we had had a dog and we had all we needed was a little bit of a blood trail, and we had that too, and we put the dog on it, that dog would have gone straight to that elk, and we couldn't find it with a helicopter. That was our elk hunt. It was really cool. It was a really fun time. I don't know how we're gonna top that, but next year we're gonna go back to the same place and try it again. Okay, it is my favorite time of year again. It's fall. Obviously, it's beautiful outside. The leaves are changing colors, and it's time to hunt moose. So we're gonna walk and talk for some moose. But I got a cool new product that I wanna kind of go over with you. It's the portable winch. I've used it once for elk, and we pulled an elk into a tree and snapped its horns off, so I didn't really realize the power of it. So I'm gonna play with it again today before we get a moose down, so I know how to use it properly. There we go. I'll attach that. So we're about 2.5 feet off the ground. I've got it wrapped around the spool. It's coming out here. Now when I turn the winch on, I'm gonna feed the rope out away from the machine. This is a pretty heavy duty tree for this winch. This tree's still in the ground, so I don't know if it's gonna move it at all, but we'll try. Get it up some height, it's gonna grab some tension. Yeah, here it comes. I'll power that down. You always want to try something before you use it. So if I'm going to pull a moose, we're going to probably get that. We want to get the rack off the ground. If we have a rack, we should have at least a little rack, but we'll probably use a pulley system, and that way we pull his head up and up and out, and then you don't get the rack stuck in the ground. So we'll try that if we can get a moose down. Be cool. Friend of mine by the name of Brandon Evans, the guy that I fished with when I was 19. I worked at a company called West Coast Resorts. I was a fly fishing guide for rainbow trout for 3 years, and he was there, and we did some fun stuff together. His dad is 80 plus now, so I've set up a good little private area in the bowzone where we can take him. We've got a really cool setup for him. I put 2 hay bales together, and then we've got a mover's blanket on top, and then we put the blind on top. We got this set up in a nice alfalfa field, and the moose kind of cruise in and out of here. There's 3 or 4 bulls that I've got on camera that are around here. So, and the rut should be kicking in full swing. So hopefully Don gets his moose. They've got a decoy they're putting up every night, and we'll soak it with cow urine, and hopefully that helps. But yeah, we're gonna have them sit in those for 4 or 5 nights, and you just need 1 moose to come by. That's all you need. Tink's Power Moose. Cow estrus. This stuff to me works good. So if I get a moose coming, just like we do with elk, we'll just start spraying it and splashing it everywhere just to cover up your scent. So I'll keep that in my pocket. So there's not much I need, to be honest. I got scorpion binos, which is nice. So a pack of binos and a rangefinder. And I'm gonna need that, so that's it. A tag and a bow. Let's go. All right. Let's go shoot a bull moose.
Okay, so we're in a spot that I've hunted since I was a kid. This is one of my favorite places. It's a good spot for moose. It's just a fun place to sit. One of my best friends, Oliver McGee, he shot a huge bull moose here. Just a monster. We were hunting whitetails. He killed the biggest bull moose. And you can see there's a couple of trees behind me here. They're snapped off. So there's a bull in here, and he's been ripping around. Broke off these trees, and I can see actually just right across the meadow there. There's a bunch more that are broke off that are fresh. So there should be a bull here. Moose are in this back quarter here. We're really lucky tonight because we have an east wind, which is like super rare. It's coming right through our face, so anything that's back there, nothing's gonna smell us.
The whole hunting out of a tree stand might be different for some people in the bow zone, but that's how I like to do it. I think it gives you a huge advantage. You can walk and talk, which is a ton of fun, and I've done that too, and it's a riot. But when you're in the stand, you have the height advantage. When you're calling an animal in, they usually go cruising past the stand. It's usually broadside, so you get a good opportunity to shoot. This spot, though, gets called often. There's other guys that hunt it, so I knew I had to be a little bit different. So what I do is I wait. I don't call right away. I wait till it's just about the end of the night, and then I start slowly, softly calling. You'll notice that I'll call once, and then I'll wait like 15 minutes, then I'll call again. If you know there's moose in the area, and you know there's pressure in the area, then instead of getting there at 6 o'clock and starting to call 6, 7, 8, it's just too much. The bulls just don't answer. So I'll wait till the last 45 minutes, I'll let one cow call go, and then I'll wait 10, 15 minutes. And then I'll let 2 more cow calls go, I'll wait another 15 minutes. And then when there's like the last 20 minutes of light, then I really let loose on the cow calls.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
He starts grunting, and then I answer the grunts, and then I bring him in just with the grunts into the stand.
Come on, buddy. Here he comes. Here he comes.
So it gets a little dicey, it's a little bit trickier because the bull's looking for another bull, and if he's at 80 yards around the stand and he can't see a bull, they slow down, and that's what he did, right? So he got to about 80, and you could tell that he was looking in our direction, but there's nothing there, just trees. They're usually gonna come to the stand, but it might take a little bit of time. So we waited and waited, and then sure enough, after about 5 minutes, he kind of came out. He was broadside right in front of me with the first shot. It was low lungs, and it was a killing blow. Unfortunately, it didn't kill him as fast as we wanted to, but that's what it was. Then he turned and then came back around because another bull started grunting behind me. And we heard that bull about 300 yards away before it got to the stand. Then when it got to the stand, it was very aggressively grunting all around. It didn't know what was going on. I grunted a few times at it just to see what it would do, but I got a second shot into that other bull. And it was, low guts, but it was a tough shot through the trees. I knew I had to get another arrow into him, so I did, and that really slowed him down. So then he went over and bedded. I'll leave him for the night, get up in the morning, first thing at first light, and get in there and track his blood trail, and I should probably have him. So we'll see what happens in the morning. Okay, we're here now. It's just about 7:30. Lights just about all the way up. There's some mist coming off the field. It's pretty cool. We left the bull overnight. 2 hits on him on the video. Both hits look pretty good. The first hit might have been fatal. If we have an arrow into any part of that bull, the cavity, any which way, it's been enough time now where he should be down. He will be down.
We did the right thing. We left him overnight. Now we have fresh moose meat. I don't know where the first shots were. It must be low. I think it's low in the lungs, and that's why he was still a little bit alive. He wasn't getting up. He wasn't running away. So I just put an arrow into his lungs and into his heart. So he's going to be dead here in a minute. But that's, it's always a bit of a rodeo and kind of rattling. It rattles a guy, that's for sure. Let's let him die.
Moose down? All right, we got a moose down. Awesome. We got a moose down in the middle of the forest. There is a lot of forest in between the road and this moose, so it's a big job to carry this out. This is gonna take most of the day. I'll probably take half the moose, give the other half to the people that come and help. So if you're on my come and help list, then come and help, and then you get some moose meat. So this broadhead went right through his lungs, the Annihilator broadheads. And as you can see, I'm gonna use it again and again and again. The Annihilator broadheads are small broadheads. They fly like field points and they make a pretty big hole. This is the 5th or 6th animal now I've shot with those Annihilators, and every time we use them, I'm impressed. I shot a big elk with the same broadhead. Now a big moose. I mean, it kills everything. You just gotta put it in the right spot. I couldn't use the portable winch because the heat is coming down to this moose. Now, whenever you're hunting elk and moose, you always have a problem with heat. So what I do is we butcher it out. So we cut the moose down the back, peel the skin off, get the back straps out, pull the front quarters off, pull the hind quarters off, get in the rib cage, get that heart out, the tenderloins, and then get everything in some bags. It took 2.5 hours to do all that. It was a good moose hunt. I had a good time with our cameraman, Jordan Z. We had a great time with a couple other friends that helped get the moose out. And yeah, the meat's already at the butcher. We're gonna make some sausages and some jerky and call it a day. Okay, I just got home and I got quite the smell in my garage. It looks like Dawn scored. So we've got some moose carnage down here. Everything's cleaned out. What we do is I hang it on the gambrel. I didn't actually do any of it. Brandon and his dad did it all. I was with Gunther hunting all day today, and then came home, and sure enough, Don got his moose.
My dad made a perfect shot at 35 yards, right through the boiler and through the heart, actually. And the bull went maybe 30 yards into the bush and expired, so it was ideal.
Well, there it is. Yeah. Hanging the meat already. We got a hot day today. First moose that I shot with a bow. That's good. Yeah.
Glad to come back today to see that Don's got his moose. Everybody's happy. Now we just got to get Gunther one. Hopefully you enjoyed the moose show. Don got his moose. I killed mine. What a great moose season.
I think it's our 3rd day hunting moose with Gunther. 3 mornings in a row. We haven't had a response from a bull yet at all. Gunther said to me this morning that he wants a new guide. And I'm not sure what to do about that information. Gunther's guys got one. Zach got one. They were guiding and got one yesterday. A nice bull. Go, pull back. Wait. Take your time. Lots of time. Let him come in. Beauty, buddy, beauty.
Oh my goodness. Bobby from Texas, absolute killer with a bow. We're gonna go check out this bull moose. Everything you want. He's got width, he's got front, he's got a drop time. This is what a swamp donkey is all about.
Anyway, we're just gonna sit here and keep calling and see if we can call one in. Moose, but it's made for the year, so see if I can pull it back. Well, that's morning 3 with this guy. So far, no luck. We're not seeing any sign anywhere, no rubs, no rut pits, nothing.
Okay, well, we just gotta keep walking and talking.
I guess, I mean, sooner or later, but some sign would be encouraging. Gunther shot a moose this morning. Sat in one of the, super awesome moose stands. And I'm not sure if he called him in yet or what, but we got Ethan and Chase here. They're helping him track the blood trail. Sounds like a pretty good shot.
Winch has got the moose attached. It's gonna bring it right up into the truck. I don't think without a problem. He's coming in real nice. Really nice. Well, okay. Well, this little tool worked out really good. Portable winch. Got the moose in the truck, no problem. Gunther and I really didn't have to break a sweat to get him. Awesome.
Scorpion Optics presents How to Hunt with Ryan Kohler. Brought to you by Scorpion Outdoors. Annihilator Broadheads. Hornady. Wild TV Plus. And these fine sponsors.